you that fear, my name, shall the Son of Righteousness.
To you that what?
But to you that fear my name, not names, names, shall the Son of Righteousness arise with the healing in his wings.
You see, Jake?
It shall go forth and grow up.
I'm by the Israelites.
And the calves of the stand.
So we try to school him, man, you know.
They too busy trying to teach me something, and I'm battling with knowledge. I don't have my books right now. I don't have my books.
Ephesians.
And you know how my brain is.
4 verse 14.
Right.
That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine.
Right. I'm gonna go get the.
By the sleet of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive us.
Right. And that's what it is. It's all about deception, man. Satan got these people blinded, man. First, if you make a statement like you know ancient Hebrew, and you on a level like we ain't on, then you should know.
I'm reincarnated, bro.
Hey, man.
Put it like that. I'm reincarnated, bro.
Okay, go in peace.
That's all I'm saying. I'm reincarnated, man. You feel me? I'm just now waking up. I'm 28, man. I start waking up at 10.
Yeah. Turn around this way. Yeah, just turn around and face that.
Well, I go wherever I want. I go wherever the Most High tell you.
You know
what I'm saying? Like, you bugging. Give me my space. You gonna have to respect that.
Hey, Trey.
I ain't disrespecting none of y'all space.
We done with you, though. You just made
man. Who's your God, him or the Most High, man? Man, Kika Lamahe Shisamo. Fuck you mean?
Trying to put spells
on man. You so disrespectful, man. You call yourself a man of God, bro, and you disrespect people like that, and you put a control on your boy like that. You can't miss me with that, bro. I still wish the best for you, and you're stealing my players. Man, bro, respect my space, my boy. I'm not from wherever the fuck you from or whatever you offer. Like, straight up, respect my space, bro. I ain't never disrespected you, bro.
So now,
like, straight up.
Anybody disrespect you, man?
Okay, then that's cool, G. The man show love, man. But you telling me to go about my way. This is my way.
No, we said
I'm in the world.
Go in peace, man. Go in peace. We done
straight up, man. I'm not worried about the law or none of that, bro. Like, come on, bro. Keep it cool. You can't just dismiss somebody off the block. Are you serious?
Amos 3 and 3, bro.
The Most High is
dang, or y'all men of God, bro. What's up?
The Most High is out there confusion. Right now, this is confusion, and we need to just stop. We need to stop. We cannot agree.
Y'all could have just came at me like that. That's what I'm saying. You trying to talk to me like I don't be up on game or nothing. Like I don't be up on P's and Q's. But it still got like we don't even leave on a good note. Y'all want to leave with a harsh note. Like that don't make no sense.
I said go in peace. That's a positive note.
You said go in peace. You try to dismiss me. You can't dismiss me.
The same used to say that. Go in peace. Peace be unto you. That's what shalom means. Peace be unto you.
Peace, bro.
Amos 3, verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? And the answer is no, man. So if you don't agree with us, not gonna walk your own way, man. Now, when you dealing with, when he said like the hellfire, he's
keep relying on that book, but he said he's gonna place it in your minds and your heart. That part.
He's thinking of the John Milton.
Keep it cool though, man. God bless y'all.
John Milton is the guy that came up, you know, with Satan and Lucifer. Right? He probably believes that Satan is down in hell with a pitchfork.
Yeah, squeeze up with the
you know? So the people that believe in these different doctrines and things like that, man, you know, if you don't repent from it, the Lord is just going to destroy you.
And if y'all remember back, it was a video a while back where it was titled Pookie and Snaggle and Pookie trying to come to Esau and rescue. That's the guys that came and raised up all the confusion and shit. See, look, they coming back. They're going scriptures, man.
Hey, I don't think I'd have been in the 12 tribes.
Read that.
Was King James in the 12 tribes? Was King James in the 12 tribes?
Hey man, we ain't bothering you no more.
Hell no.
Was he Israelite? Yes or no?
I'm coming to learn.
Was he Israelite? Yes or no?
Oh, King James?
Yeah.
I thought I do smart.
You don't know if he's Israelite.
I'm keeping it real though. I'm not fronting.
He was an Israelite, so yeah, he was in the 12 tribes.
I'm keeping it real though, but from what I just heard, he was Armenian or white or something like that. Like, he's way over there. I mean,
hold on, but look, time out. You said you was coming to learn, right?
Cool though. Hey, one love, one band, one sound, man. You feel me?
Ecclesiastes 5 verse 1. Because many people say they coming ready to learn, right? But you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. So if you come to learn, you need to, you know, shut it down. You know? Ecclesiastes 5 verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, to be more ready to hear and to give the sacrifice of full, they consider not that they do evil. So he doesn't know that he came to the house of the Lord to do evil, man. This is the church right here. And the church of the Most High is his people. Okay? Israelites, they had the doctrine of truth. Okay? Not the doctrine of the world. Yeah, right, not the doctrine of the world as you people believe. Because we hollered out, please. We hollered out.
I got a precept. This is Proverbs 29:11. A fool utters all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards.
Right, man. He was a fool uttering all his mind, man. Thinking he knew something. You know? If anything, he should have just kept his mouth shut and learned.
Right. Okay. And every time he called him on his bull, then he couldn't answer the question. Here, you know, all this ancient Hebrew supposedly, you don't know what, you can't say the words ancient Hebrew or holy tongue in ancient Hebrew. You don't know the Most High name in ancient Hebrew. You don't know the Savior's name in ancient Hebrew. I was going to ask for some of the names of the tribe. He was the bug out.
And this is what basically ultimately he brought upon himself. Proverbs 13:3. He that keepeth his mouth, keepeth his life. But he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction. You know, I ain't putting no curse on him, but hey, man, if you get messed up, it's because he come up here and doubt it confused.
He gotta repent, man. He gotta repent, you know?
And that dude was already marked anyway because he came and brought confusion other times before when nobody would even bother him. You know? Yeah, they don't get it? Yeah. 14 and 31. 1 Corinthians 14:31, the author of confusion. I don't know if it's 31, it might be 32, 33. Somewhere around there.
All right, yeah. All right, so this is 1 Corinthians 14:33. 1 Corinthians 14:33. Yep. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
Right, and we were just trying to maintain order because who can hear with all that back and forth? Right. But that's just evil spirits. Ephesians 6. Ephesians 6 and 10.
And then when you go into it a little bit, when you go into it, he mentioned that, you know, I'm not worried when I don't deal with the law. He said something like that, but that means you don't deal with the scripture because the law is still in effect. That means you don't care how to govern yourself. You don't care how lawless that your people is. You know what I mean? You don't mind homosexuals, right? You don't mind men committing adultery. You don't mind brothers stealing from you. You know, all the different things that pertain to the law which is our wisdom in the sight of the nations, and how the Heavenly Father gave it to us to be separate and holy and to govern ourselves. You don't care nothing for it. So ultimately, you don't care about what the Lord said.
Right, and we really, through the Spirit, we just spoke him up because we just got to bringing out scripture about people that's resting over these words.
Right, yeah, right, yeah.
And then here this man come, it say S-U-N, not S-O-N, bro. Who's the son of righteousness?
Right.
Like, come on, man.
And of course, the son. How can the son can't raise you up? So it couldn't be talking about the S-U-N. Right. No, it's a misprint, man. Just like thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, a clerical error. Right. There are errors in books that are men print. Just like there's mistranslations, like the brother said, and transliteration. All these things. If you ever notice in the King James Bible, there are some words that are italicized, you know, and those are the words that they inserted in there, you know, to put forth a certain meaning. They don't always supposed to be there.
And through the Spirit, the Most High let that happen, man. That's the same reason he put a line upon line. Yep. So some people gonna get it, some people gonna stumble. You stuck on that, you gone, man.
And just like I went into a word, right, when it says Songs of Solomon, I am looking out commonly, I am black, right? You go into the Hebrew, it should be Kedar there, okay? Meaning he is dark.
Right, and then it says, as the tense of Kedar, as the curtain of Solomon. When you look at the term Kedar in the Bible dictionary, it says swarthy black.
Right.
And when somebody had a son that was named Kedar, I can't remember, Abraham?
Ishmael.
Right.
And then when you go into, some of the ancient men like our kings that was ruling at the times, like King James, and his son, I believe it was his son or his grandson, his name was King Charles. Hey, the word, I learned one into that, students in that. The word swarthy means dark, black.
I was just about to say, some nations to this day still use swarthy to describe darker skinned people.
Or Scotland, which is black land.
Black land. And also too, you look at the term ruddy. Ruddy is just like me and his brother. Tawny or ruddy. Yep. Light-skinned black person. That's all it really means. A light-skinned individual is like a reddish brown, not a damn reddish, like red like the Edomites are red. Okay.
Right. Like a cake not turn.
Yep. Got it.
613.
652. Start at 10.
Ephesians 6, verse 10.
Right.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Yep.
Put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Right. Stand against the tricks of Satan. Go ahead.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Right. So whenever people interrupt the gospel like that and come and want to start all this ruckus, that's, you know, it's not flesh and blood. That go both ways, like we was going through earlier. When the apostles and elders make a decree or when they teach us something, that's not the flesh and blood that's doing it, man. Everything is spiritual. Either you're on the side of right or you're on the side of wickedness, you know? It's like with Jacob and Esau. You're on one side or the other. So, you know, it's always spiritual. And a lot of times, the Most High does allow evil to happen. Because whenever you see the sons of the Most High present themselves before the Most High, Satan came also among them. That's perfect order. We expect that. You know, but we were trying to reestablish order because you can't hear with all that confusion going on.
Right. And if all the men who got offended by the decree of the elders was any type of spiritual, they would resist they flesh rising up and they would remember. If Yahweh Shai came and said that, you wouldn't buck because he'll cut your head off, man.
That's right.
You let that ride. You better fight that urge, man. Rest of your thoughts into submission to Yahweh Shai. Go back to doing what you do. Take it like a good soldier.
That's right. Take it like a man.
Go, man.
Even when I got kicked out, you think if you get kicked out or you feel like you've been judged unrighteously, of course you feel something according to the flesh. But the greater spirit prevails over you and say, well, look, I didn't stop thinking that this is impossible. Just because I done something or something came down, hey, maybe it's a test for me. Brothers always have to learn that. You know, if you get suspended or something happens, it's through the spirit.
And then when you go into it, let's just call it straight. If you stop doing the work because you got kicked out or anything like that, that means you really didn't believe.
That's right.
Like, y'all done. Where are you at?
Where you at?
Why? Whoever get kicked out and you just stop just doing the work?
Disappeared totally.
Like,
you couldn't have been that embarrassed about all that shit you did us. You wouldn't have been doing all that shit.
Right.
So then, therefore, you need to have, and it's obvious that you was guilty, man. Yeah. You should have at least admitted you was guilty and just kept doing the work. If you believe.
Right. That's what a true man of the Lord would do.
Yep.
You know, what is it? A righteous man falls 7 times. Paraphrasing, when he gets back up.
Yep.
No, come on, man.
Yeah, keep your conversation honest among the Gentiles.
Jake got pride, man. And to say this, a lot of you Christians, man, you wacky Christians, including bug outs like that, you try to say was certain people Israelites. Yeah, they were Israelites. They just wasn't called Israelites because the sons of God were Israelites without being called Israelites at that time.
Right.
It was all about that chosen line, that lineage.
That's what Yasharala means. He is a prince of the power or the sons of God. You know? So you always had that. You always had the chosen line back then. But that was when the Most High was dwelling, not necessarily dwelling, but he was right there with them. You know? Read that again.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world.
That's right.
Against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right, spiritual wickedness in high places, but there's also spiritual righteousness in high places. Because you saw that when you deal with Ezekiel 9, the Most High was telling the angels to go forth and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men. You think he literally went and did put a mark? No. It was through the spirit that happened. Just like now we teach the word, all the men that's learning across the earth, they're being sealed. They're being sealed, but it's not a physical mark like IUIC trying to say. Like, you know, the mark of the beast is a physical mark. The mark of exemption from judgment is not a physical mark. Okay?
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand it in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness.
Right. And you know, and it's talking about in the spirit, because you ain't a such thing as a breastplate of righteousness that you put on and say righteousness. You know, so you know it's through the spirit. Keep going.
And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
Oh, teach peace, brother. Peace and love. God is love. He loves everyone. No. They ain't even talking about that. The gospel of peace only comes after what? It says the Savior's going to come and in righteousness he does judge and make war.
That's right.
Then it's going to be peace on earth after you get rid of the wicked. Go ahead.